Good morning, Bulldogs. We will be teaching you how to go ahead and graph your coordinates on a virtual graph. So in order to do this part, you will need to have this table completed. There will be no answer slide because the video has the answers. Please check your table and see if it matches what I have here to see if it is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and graph these coordinates. In order to do this, you will need to go to slide 9, where you'll see a post-it note. Click the post-it note and click the site. You will be required to enter your full name. Please enter your full name first and last so that your teacher can identify you. Once you have, press go. All right. You will be given a graph and a table. You will need to type in your coordinates here in order to graph your picture. So you will need to definitely refer back to slide 8 for this. In order to do this, I'm going to go ahead and do a split screen. You can have this on a piece of paper. You can print this out, but you'll need this table in order to fill out this graph. So I'm going to pull this and I'm going to make a split screen. Okay, when you make it into a split screen, make sure that you see both the table and the graph. All right. So this is my slide and this is my graph. I'm going to show you how to graph hat 1. So I'm going to highlight this hat right here so you know that this is the hat I'm talking about. I'm going to highlight it in green. All right. You will need a graph point A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. All right. In order to graph this, you will need to type the coordinates in this table. So let's first start with coordinate A. A is 3, 4. I have to type that in here. The first number is your X, the second one is your Y. So I'm going to type in 3, 4. And it'll put a dot in the graph. I'm going to now put point B, 11 and 4. I'm going to highlight that so you know that I already coordinate that. 11, 4. And it's going to put another dot. You will have to go down the list and put all your dots in to make your hat. Now again, notice that your hat isn't connected by the lines. You will have to create lines for it. In order to do this, you will need to refer back to this button here. If you click it, your dots will disappear. If you click it again, it'll reappear. In order to have these dots connected, you will need to click and hold this button. Now it gives you some options. You can change the dot to how it looks, and you can change the color, but those aren't important. What you need to do is drag this to get the lines, okay? You will need lines to show that you are creating a hat. Notice that it stopped here because this is the last point. Once I put in the last dot, it will put the last line, and you'll be done with your first hat. So that is hat number 1. Once you finish this hat, go to hat number 2. Click next to go hat number 2, and you can type in these coordinates. Click next again to get hat number 3. You can put these coordinates. Now, once you finish making your hat, you need to screenshot this. So I'm going to screenshot this picture here so I can show my teacher that I, in fact, took a picture or made this hat. So Control, print screen. For your Chromebooks, you will need to go ahead and press different buttons to screenshot. If you do not know how to screenshot for your Chromebook, refer to slide 11, this slide here, in order to figure out how to make a screenshot. I already made my screenshot. I'm going to go to slide 12 and paste my hat there. Control V, and I have my hat there. I'm going to crop this picture so you're not looking at my second screen because that's really not important. But you're going to go ahead and have the hat picture here. Now, keep in mind, your teachers can see if you actually have went ahead and created the hat. if you're done, you're welcome to X out of it. It will save it automatically. So I X out. Your teacher will be able to see if you have worked on it. So you dashboard. And notice I see your name and I can click the page to see your activity. So if your name's not there, you're not going to get credit for it. Make sure you are building the hat and pasting it on these pages here. You will need 3 hats and we'll need to see all 3 of these dots to say that you've completed the assignment.